This is a hood off a Model A that a lot of guys have to take off and take apart, and it's awful hard to take apart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray penetrating oil down the hinge pins so we can get them out. Most people take and use a punch and then a rod to pound them out, but I will show you a real easy way that you can do it. How do you get a hinge pin out? Well, this is a quick way. What you do is you take and you put a punch in here and you punch the hinge pin out far enough that you can get it started. Take each pin. This one is kind of hanging out a little bit, so you got to get it into the pin to where that the punch will start in and going. This one's going to be a little tough, like it always is. There it goes. And then you got to pound the other one out. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a small piece of drill rod and take and place the drill rod in the pin and pound it out so we can attach an electric drill to it. You've got to get it out about 3/4 of an inch and hope that the hinge pin, hope the drill rod doesn't stick into the hinge. You have to have a drill rod that's small enough that won't stick into the hinge pin. And you want to pound each one out 3/4 of an inch. You got to be sure that you hit the drill rod too, not your hand. Okay. Now we're ready to take the electric drill to it. Usually when you do the hinge pin with a punch and a rod, you can spend an hour, but this really saves time. You need a 1/2 inch reversible electric drill, and if the hinge should stick, you can reverse it back and forth so it doesn't stick in the actual hinges themselves. You want to be sure it's really tightened up to the hinge pin. Brian, you want to come and hang on? And then we'll take and we'll pull this out. Can you imagine taking and pounding this out with a punch for 2 hours when it only takes about 2 minutes here? And what's nice about it is it doesn't ruin any of your hinges. And we'll reinstall it the same way by pushing it back in with the drill.